Hey, what's up nerds? How you guys doing this morning? So, I wanted to start off this video by saying thank you to all the new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, and I hope you're enjoying the video. So, just want to start out by saying thank you. But, today we're going to be doing a face shave, and we're going to be doing a review of the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Shaving Cream. Awesome product. First shaving cream I ever bought. I love it. I love the scent. If you watch my Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood Head Shave, I read off their website how they describe the scent. I love the scent, just a classic, awesome scent to me. And so I'm going to be doing a face shave with that. Now, if you watched my face shave a couple of days ago about the hack job with the vintage Gillette, I had a Gillette Nacet blade in there. I'm giving that blade another shot. I'm going to try it again, but this time I'm going to put it in my Merkur Futur. This is a brand new Gillette Nacet blade. It comes in this little packet here. So it's a brand new blade. It's in my Merkur Futur, so it's in a handle I know how to use. I'm going to put it down to setting 1, the most mild setting, because last time I used this blade it was not a great experience. So I'm going to try it out in that to see if it was the blade or the vintage Gillette handle that gave me such a rough shave. So, but I've had my water soaking, yes, soak your water guys, important tip. No, I've had my brush soaking. I'm going to be using coconut oil, just regular coconut oil as a pre-shave. I'm going to try that. Tried it on my head shave and it worked well, so I'm going to try it again on my face and see how it does. So you just get a little bit of it out. I mean, it's pretty liquidy, so you just get a little bit, rub it in your hands. If your coconut oil is solidified, just scrape out a little bit, rub it on your hands, and it will melt it down. So, but it's summer here, it's warm, so it's already kind of halfway melted down. Rub that on, and what we're going to be doing today is another face lather. I'm going to put the cream directly on my face and take my brush and lather straight on my face. So let me wet my face and then we'll get started with that. And I use cold water, guys. Every step of the process is cold water. I've had my brush soaking in cold water. I rinse my face in cold water. In between passes I rinse with cold water. At the end I rinse with cold water. So everything is a cold water. Everything is done with cold water. So let me shake out my brush, squeeze out some of the excess water. One thing I do is I keep my bowl, I know you can't see it, but I keep my bowl full of cold water that I use to soak my brush with, and if I need to, I can dip my bristles right back into that into that bowl of water. So just get a nice sized dollop on your finger. Spread it out. How you guys been? You been having good shaves? Hopefully you're having a fun summer. I know I am. It's been a blast. I love summertime, love the kids being home, getting to do fun stuff with them. And hopefully you guys are getting to try some new products. If you're trying out some new stuff, if you're having good shaves, let me know. Comment down below, send me an email. Yeah, let me know how is it going for you? How it's going for you? Jeez. Sorry, struggling with the English language this morning. So, Let me know how it's going for you. Let me know the new products you're using. So, alright guys, I just dipped the bristles, just a little bit of water, so we'll start working up the lather. Alright guys, this is a lather beast. I mean it, lather was flying around my bathroom. It is super easy to lather. One thing I really liked about having this be the cream, this is the cream I started with. This is the first cream I ever bought, and it's super easy to lather. So if you're a beginner, if you're just starting out, I recommend getting the Taylor of Old Bond Street cream. The Sandalwood, it is amazingly easy to create a lather. So really enjoy that. So alright guys, oh, and I was using my Razor Rock plus soft brush. So alright, we got the Merkur Futur, the Gillette Nacet blade, brand new blade. It's on setting 1 with the shim, always with the shim in my Futur. So I'll be giving that a shot. We'll be testing the Taylor of Old Bond Street Sandalwood as well as the Nacet blade. See how it performs. See the difference between the Futur and the vintage Gillette Goodwill. So here we go. Pass 1 is going to be with the grain. Alright guys, pass 1's complete. The Nacet's a sharp blade. I can tell it's a sharp blade. Did not feel overly rough though, so we'll see. I'm going to withhold judgment until I get done with pass 2 and pass 3 to see if it feels a lot rougher on those passes. Obviously pass 1's the easiest, smoothest pass to make. But it was a good first pass. I mean, didn't feel any burn, any irritation, so we'll see on subsequent passes how it does. So, and the Taylor of Old Bond Street is doing really well. Smells great. I know I said this in the other video. I love this smell. It just reminds me of what my great-great-grandpa would smell like when he shaved. I mean, it just has like a classic scent to it, to me. Other people might not get that, or you know, get that scent from it. And some people don't like the sandalwood scent at all, so that's fine too. But to me, it's a great classic scent. Just an awesome smell to it. So almond block, keep it handy. Alright, pass 2, cross the grain. We'll see how it does. Guys, I think it's the vintage Goodwill, the 31 Goodwill Gillette. And that's obviously going to be user error then, because the Nacet, after my second pass on with the 1931 Gillette Goodwill, I was starting to feel a lot of burn, a lot of irritation, and after that second pass I feel none. So now that doesn't mean after the third pass against the grain that I won't feel it all. I might, you know, might go against the grain and just feel a ton of irritation, a ton of burning, and then I'll know, well, Nacet just might not be for me. But as of right now, it's not having nearly the same burn or irritation as it did, as the Nacet blade had when it was in the vintage Gillette. So that to me points out me as being the issue, not the blade. And it could be I didn't have a shim in the vintage Goodwill. I didn't put a shim in that, so it could be that the Gillette, that those old razors also need a shim. So I'll have to experiment with that. I'll try another blade in there, and then I'll try throwing a shim in there, and we'll see, you know, what it takes to make it work. What it takes to work for me. That's the cool thing about this. Everybody's different. Everybody's beard's a little different. So, you know, one guy might not need a shim in a razor at all, and it'll shave fine for him. My face does better with, and my head does better if I throw a shim in there and make the blade a little more rigid. So, figure out what works best for you. Experiment. Try it out. For most of us, we can shave every day. Our beard grows in fast enough, we can shave every day. So you get to experiment every day to figure out what works best for you. So don't be afraid to try and experiment. Alright, here we go. Third pass against the grain. We'll see how it does. So far, so good. I'm optimistic so far. Alright guys, third pass is done, and I gotta say it was much better than in the vintage Goodwill. There's still a little burn, a little more burn than I got with my Astras or the Persona Reds, but not nearly as bad as with the vintage Gillette Goodwill. I almost, to be honest, I almost quit during that and traded to a different blade and handle. It was pretty painful, but a little more burn than I get with the Persona Red and the Astra, but not bad. And I've read online that the Nacet usually takes a shave or two to kind of soften it up, to work it in a little bit, break it in a little bit. So I'm going to try it again, and we'll see how it does. So I'm going to do my trick I learned from Kevy Shaves. Strip the brush of the extra lather and do a little face wash. And then we'll be back to do our alum block test. The alum block is my how much burn I get out of the alum block. Kind of shows me how well or not I did on my shave and how well that performs. So let me watch this and I'll rinse it off and be right back. Alright guys, ready for the alum block test. We'll see how bad the burn is and let you know how bad it feels. Guys, not bad. The alum block, a little bit of burn, a little more burn, but not terrible. I mean, that's something I can definitely handle. I mean, it was a little more than I get with my Persona Reds for sure. And it's probably on par with the Astra Superior Platinum, to be honest. But nothing terrible. When I first started using alum block, man, I'd touch that thing and my face would just scream at me. So, not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking it's not the Nacet blade. I mean, I don't think that's the best blade for me. I still like the Persona Red a little better, but that's definitely a quality blade. Gives a good shave. So back to the Sandalwood shaving cream. Awesome product. Provided great slickness, great glide. Smells great. Just a top-notch product. If you're a beginner, I recommend getting a tub of this. And if not a tub, at least a sample pack of it. Give it a start with this. It's so easy to lather. Has a classic scent to it. Might be, some people might think it's kind of a boring scent, the Sandalwood. I love it. It's got a classic scent. You can't go wrong with the scent. Excellent product for beginners and for non-beginners, but excellent for people just starting out. So I'll give it a thumbs up. So now that alum's dried on there, I'm going to rinse it off, apply my witch hazel, and we'll be done. Alright guys, face feels good, face feels smooth. I don't have anything bad to say about the Taylor Bond Street Sandalwood. Excellent, easy to lather, provides good cushion, good slickness, good glide for the blade. So thanks for watching this guys. Please comment, please like it, please share it, please subscribe. I hope you guys are having a great day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.